All right, let's talk about this developing story. Harrison Faulkner is a journalist and host of Ratioed on True North, and he's now joining us on this broadcast from Toronto. Harrison, good to have you with us. What's happening?
Well, what's happening is Justin Trudeau's cabinet is imploding on itself, and it's happening at a slightly faster rate than I think even the most liberal-connected journalists anticipated. The news of Freeland's announcement today, according to the reporting, took every local journalist and even the cabinet by surprise because, as you mentioned in your report, Freeland is set to announce the fall economic statement today. And now it's not clear who's actually going to release that statement, who's going to present it, as Freeland is no longer the finance minister as well as the deputy prime minister. But it's important to read into that statement a little more in depth. Chrystia Freeland, as you mentioned, one of Justin Trudeau's most loyal political allies, largely seen as the brains of the Trudeau operation, takes a shot at Justin Trudeau by saying that this country cannot afford, quote, costly political gimmicks in response to Donald Trump's tariff threat, which she describes as a possible tariff war. So this is some major breaking news, and it's a very bad day for Justin Trudeau.
Harrison, let's talk about the tariffs dilemma, because this has been going on for a week now. What's Canada's stance now that Donald Trump and also Justin Trudeau had a conversation together?
Well, it's very strange because Canada's response appears to be changing day after day. Immediately following the threat, we got a very what you would describe as perhaps a conciliatory response from Justin Trudeau to say, okay, we're going to take your concerns seriously, Donald Trump. We're going to take care of our border. We don't want to have you impose this threat on us. We can't afford it. That's just the reality. So the initial response was that Canada was going to do whatever we could to avoid it. We weren't going to provide any respond with any retaliatory tariffs. However, that began to change when Donald Trump began to attack Justin Trudeau even more. After Trudeau went to Mar-a-Lago, cap in hand, begging for forgiveness, begging for a softer approach, Donald Trump took that as a sign of weakness and began attacking Justin Trudeau even more. So in response, we now have a much tougher Justin Trudeau. We've got the Ontario Premier, Doug Ford, saying that he's going to threaten to turn off energy into Michigan, Wisconsin, and even upstate New York, whereas we have Western premiers saying that's a very bad approach. We want to do whatever we can to solve the border crisis. So what we're seeing now is Justin Trudeau not presenting a clear response, shifting in his own response, and we have the premiers at a provincial level differing in their approach. The Western premiers want to give Donald Trump whatever he's asking for. You've got Doug Ford, on the other hand, saying we want to fight the U.S. and start to stick up for ourselves. So it's really not clear how we're going to respond to this. And I think that's clearly one of the reasons why Chrystia Freeland was forced out of cabinet. That's what happened here. Justin Trudeau clearly forced Chrystia Freeland out, and Chrystia Freeland took the chance to announce her resignation.
All right. Harrison is a journalist. He's talking about this developing story that we are getting from Canada, where we do understand that Canada's Deputy Prime Minister, Chrystia Freeland, has unexpectedly resigned. Harrison, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.